On behalf of TCS iON, I, Shruti Khurana, welcome you all to a very special webinar today that we call it Job Connect. For those who are joining us for the first time, in this series, we intend to come out as a help for job seekers who are eager to explore new opportunities. This series is designed to highlight exciting job openings from corporate across India and to provide valuable insights into what these leading companies are expecting from you. Join us today and take a significant step towards advancing your career. We represent TCS iON, a strategic business unit of TCS, working with 3,900 plus companies to support their fresh hiring through the TCS iON National Qualifier Test (NQT) and our exclusive job listing platform. Till now, over 1 lakh candidates have been placed across various IT and non-IT roles. And the best part is there is absolutely no cost involved. Once you register for the TCS iON NQT, you get direct access to job listing from top companies who accept NQT scores in their hiring process. This platform gives equal opportunities to every student to find the right job and build a successful career. But wait, that's not all. We have something exciting lined up just for you. A chance to explore top programs from India's premier IITs focused on booming technologies that are shaping the job market like AI, Data Science, Computer Vision and NLP Specialization Program by IIT Ahmedabad, Cloud Computing with IIT Bhubaneswar, Cybersecurity with IIT Ropar, Advanced AI for Real-World Applications with IIT Kharagpur, VLSI Chip Design Program with IIT Hyderabad, and AI in FinTech Program with IIT Guwahati. These programs don't just help you learn, they help you build job-ready skills and get access to exclusive job listing and benefit from placement support with companies offering attractive salary packages. In fact, we also be showcasing top exclusive job opportunities related to these technologies. So if you enroll any of these programs, you will definitely get an edge over others and a clear path to your dream job. So don't just learn, skill up, stand out and get hired. And now to take this further and help you understand what companies are truly looking for today, we are honored to welcome our special guest, Mr. Rupesh Chandrasekharan, Senior Director at HTC Global. Welcome, Rupesh.
Thank you, Sudhi. Thank you all. Thank you, TCS, for this wonderful opportunity.
Let me give a quick introduction of him. He is an HR Distinct Award winner with 2 decades of experience, specialized in talent acquisition and strategic HR leadership, with a master's degree in human resources and advanced training from XLRI Jamshedpur. He excels in driving organizational growth through innovative hiring strategies, team management, and data-driven recruitment insights. Beyond recruitment, Rupesh has also worked in compensation and benefit, payroll, employee engagement, and special HR initiatives. With experience across consulting, services, and product-based companies, he currently serves as a Senior Director at HTC Global Services. A very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So audience, while we welcome all of you, please be ready to apply for exclusive job openings that we are going to announce today towards the end of the session. So stay tuned with us to leverage these opportunities. So Rupesh, I would like to ask you a first question, that a very pertinent question with respect to the current job market. As an experienced industry leader, could you help our students understand how industry are preparing to imbibe technologies like AI, cloud computing, cybersecurity, fintech, or VLSI?
Absolutely. VLSI, I may not be able to answer because my entire career was into IT. So throughout my career of 23 years, I worked in all IT companies or IT related jobs. But I can answer the remaining 4 technology what you said. See, let's say HTC Global. HTC Global is 35 years now in the industry. We have our own practice called AML. Okay, AML plus data. So we have lots of data where we compress the complex problem, right? So we use the latest technology, AI, machine learning, and all these things. So we have lots of people in AI space, data science space, and ML space, right? And coming to the freshers, because now our target audience here in this forum is all freshers. So the entry level roles we hire a lot. like AI intern or a data annotation specialist. Those who are interested in all these things definitely will get an opportunity, not only in our company, majority of the company in India, because company focus on AI. That's point number one. Coming to the cloud computing piece, right? Now there is no specific server. Everybody works on cloud. I can give you a classic example. Netflix uses AWS to stream your favorite channel, isn't it? So cloud is everywhere. Why? Because of the cost effectiveness and also the scalability, right? So what type of role a fresher will get? He will get a job in DevOps. He'll get a job in cloud support associate in multiple companies if they have an exposure to AWS, Azure, or global certification, right? Coming to cybersecurity, cybersecurity is very common. Earlier days, it is only the bank which was supporting the cybersecurity area, but now every company focuses on cybersecurity, right? Roles like security analyst or vulnerability testers or SOC testers are very, very common. The only thing, if in case you want to enter into the field as a fresher, you need to have some of the certifications. Even a certified ethical hacker will get you a job. Coming to the fintech, right? So if you see my career, majority of the stint I was with a fintech company. I was associated with a company called Intellect, which is into core banking. I was part of a company called Suntech Business Solution, which is into payment gateway. All this company uses the latest technology. All these companies are into BFSI domain. Classic example, I would say, when you say fintech, as you said, Shruti, correctly, fintech refers to a non-technology, right? Classic example is the UPI transaction, what we have in these days, right? You take Paytm or PhonePe or Google Pay, everything works on it, right? So there's lots of hiring. They're creating lots of demand in the market, and you can hire, right? But no comments on the way, VLSI, because I'm very new to that particular stage. Otherwise, this four basic skill set, what you told me, there is enormous opportunities coming up for freshers and also for the lateral entry, because I saw some of them pinging you saying that is there a role for a lateral. Yes, of course, if you know this technology, being a fresher or an experienced person, there is lots of role available in India. Okay, if not now, definitely it is building up in next 6 months time.
Great, sir. Well, very well explained. And each differentiation between all these technologies is very well explained. I hope the students are getting a clarity. So, with your vast experience, can you share what kind of role fresher can expect today in both IT or non-IT domain?
I can segregate
And
very
what
clearly.
What skills really help them stand out when they are applying?
I very clearly bifurcate IT and non-IT for them because that is my bread and butter. The kind of hiring what I'm doing, I'm into recruitment. So let's talk about IT first, right? So generally, any company like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, your company, my company hire lots of software developers, lots of program analysts, lots of support engineers, lots of engagement guys. So what is the base programming language for this? Java, Python, .NET, Node.js, etc., etc. Okay, company hire testers as well, or you call it as a QA or an automation tester, right? Where people, now there is no manual testing. Most of the company does not use manual at all. Now they are in automation, Selenium or JMeter. There's lots of data work going on in the BA space. So people should have strong experience in the Excel, Power BI, SQL will get a job in the data analytics area. Cloud, as I said, cloud is an important aspect, majority of the company. So if you know AWS or an Azure, if you're certified in that, there are lots of free portals are also available where you can go and learn these things, right? So get certified in AWS or Azure, you get a job in cloud support engineer. If you're strong in troubleshooting, you get a job as an L1 engineer. L1 engineer is like this. Let's say your mobile phone is not working, you call a customer support executive, and the customer support executive try to explain you what is the problem. That's the L1 engineer. L2 engineer, troubleshoot it little more. So L1, L2 job you'll get. If you're interested in SOC or cybersecurity, you will get job. These are the roles typical IT company hires. Now let's talk about non-technical roles, right? If you're an MBA guy or even a BTech, majority of the HRs in my team are a BTech graduate. They after the BTech they explored technology. Then they wanted to do an MBA. They came and joined me. So you get a job in HR as an HR executive or even talent acquisition. Digital marketing is one area where people explore. Business analysts, majority of the IT guys get into the business analyst because some of them study BTech, but later they don't want to do a job which is coding. So these kind of people will always choose business analyst role or an operation analyst role. Okay, and there is another role called customer support executive or support specialist. Okay, they become engagement person in between the customer and the company, right? So product owner is one of the role. This is a non-technical role where more majority of the B.Tech guys would be interested. Finally, the sales and the relationship manager is another role which everybody would be interested. These are a role for a fresher I see positively available in the market, especially Indian market. So B.Tech people, those who are technology, does not only stick on to technology, technical, you can still work in a technical company in these roles. This role will also give you more salary growth, and you will also understand the company perspective.
Sir, as you mentioned that Power BI, SQL, and the Excel is required for the data analytics. So one of the students is asking that is Python also important for data analytics?
Absolutely. Python is absolutely, see, data analytics, majority of the AI ML works on Python these days. So Python is coming on latest because majority, we hire Python. Let's say out of my 100 hires, at least 5% of the hire goes on Python these days. So whatever technology you study, there are some basic things as a fresher, we have to develop. Let's say if I'm a fresher, I have to develop this 4 or 5 areas, because whenever it comes to a HR interview, what do a HR see or what do a project manager see is basically one is a communication skill set, right? So they should be able to talk well, they should be able to write well, they should be able to express what they think about, right? Then the certification. This is what Python certification or AWS certification, Azure certification, something very important because it will help them to showcase themselves that, okay, they know this technology, right? Then the problem solving skill. They have to showcase themselves that, okay, I am capable enough to solve your problem. Then the project exposure. How do I show that my problem solving skill is through the projects which I worked in my internship or during the college period. So these 4 are essential, for them to get a job in addition to the certification they have. That's my answer for the second question, Shruti.
Thank you so much, and it's really a great explanation. So I would like to, based on this, I wanted to ask, AI seems to be everywhere now. So from content creation to automation, there is also a lot of talk about AI replacing the jobs. What's your take on this? Should students be worried or excited about the future with AI?
No, I was part of this HR. LinkedIn was interviewing me some time back, and this question came in, whether AI is going to replace. It was asked by a recruiter because it is for an HR one. And the answer is absolutely no. Okay, I started my career as a recruiter where I used to do a posting in newspaper, right? And I used to go to some of the bigger institute, bigger company, and I used to paste the paper in the tea stall saying that I am hiring Java developer. That days are gone, right? Then this AI and all these things. Then it came portal. Portal came in. Jobs Ahead was the first portal. Now it is called Founded. Then Naukri came in, right? Then LinkedIn came up with social media. Then now they moved into recruitment portal as well. So all these are now entire recruitment itself is AI driven, right? So AI will not replace any job. It will not take away job. It will change the type of job available. You're getting me, right? There's a difference between it will change the type. See, I learned typewriting before I started my job in 1997. I learned typewriting because that time you should know typewriting, right? The only when you get some kind of a job. But there is no typewriter. I'm very sure these freshers who are there in the call would have not seen the typewriter now, right? So it did not replace the job. It changed the type of job, right? Now I'm using system. Now any company who wanted to hire people, they will not ask whether you will be able to type 1,500 words in 5 minutes. They won't ask, right? And nobody is going to ask you, do you know to type? Because everybody knows it. So the perspective is changed. So one secret point I'll tell you to explore AI. One is you have to adapt it. Point number 2 is you have to learn it. Point number 3, you have to collaborate with AI. You should not compete against AI. That is all it is. That is a mantra. So again, I repeat, adapt, learn, and collaborate.
Very nice. I hope this students in working professions are listening it very carefully. These 3 rules of life, or you can say a profession. That's really nice. So with this, I would like to ask you another question that we often hear that companies face challenges while hiring the freshers. From your point of view, what are some of these challenges? I mean, how can the student prepare better to meet expectations? Will students who are certified in these areas be observed more quickly than others?
Absolutely. See, uh, uh, your question is very valid. Definitely, we are facing challenges while hiring. Okay, when we go for a campus or a mass interview drives, obviously some of the company does not have anything in the mind. Okay, they wanted to hire the best people. It can be n numbers. Let's say I have a budget of hiring 500 people in an year. I go to one of the college. I found everybody good. I will hire everybody. Then why am I not able to hire? There are some ifs and buts, right? So point number one is it is out of my experience. Point number one is lack of application knowledge. Okay, students know theoretically well, but they struggle to apply it. When it comes to applying, the theory, they're not able to. Example is somebody is very good in C++. Okay, if we ask them to write syntax to solve a problem, they are not able to do it. That's my first area, right? They know things, but they're not able to do that when it comes to an application. Point number two is very important, is the soft skill. I spoke about that. Communication, body language, and email writing is something very, very essential. This is the main area where majority of the students get rejected during the HR round or the hiring manager. Right? Even they will score extremely well in technology, but they'll get rejected because some of the role they might have to face the customer, Shruti. Right? Customer would expect them to talk well, and the customer may not be from India. The customer might be from US. So if you will not be able to talk, uh, you'll not be able to survey with the customer. Point number three is the lack of clarity. As a student, I should know what is the role I should look for. I should get trained, or I should equip myself to that role. Instead, what am I doing? I'm applying for every role which comes to me as campus selection or as an off campus. So I go to multiple interview, but I get rejected. So how do I prepare? How do I prepare? Point number one, I always say, anybody who I speak, we have to attend multiple mock interviews, right? We have to use multiple forums. One of the classic portal or a product which I would suggest is TCS iON product. I'm assuming that your product has got a simulator, isn't it, where they can take a test. So I would suggest strongly TCS iON is one of the product they can actually take to do a mock interview. That's point number one. Point number two is they have to develop their aptitude and the communication skill. There are, even they can watch YouTube, or they can talk to somebody who can talk English very well, and they can actually learn from various external sources. Point number three, they have to do meaningful internship. See, we complete internship as part of our curriculum, which is mandatory. But I am saying one or two meaningful internship. What do I mean by meaningful? Is this internship is going to get you a job. You're going to really learn for your future. So you have to think in that way. So meaningful internship is something very, very important. Point number four, you have to brand this. How do I brand it? I use LinkedIn. I use various forum where I brand it, right? Creating a profile in LinkedIn, brand myself is one. Number two is there are multiple technical forums available. I go and, write a blog. I go and solve a problem. These are the areas where I will improve myself. That is the area of improvement. Now, people with different certifications, will they get a job? Is your last question in this, right? The sub question in this. So I would say yes. If I'm interviewing 10 candidates and I liked all 10, let's say I am seeing two of the candidate who has got a certification, let's say AWS certification or a Python certification, I would obviously give preference to that particular person, comparing the 8 of them who might be a topper but does not have a certification. No reason. Reason is he is going extra mile. This guy is trying to showcase me that he is capable of doing a job which I can give it to him. So I would always prefer somebody who has a certification, because he's proving himself that he knows this stuff.
Based on this, one of the students is asking this question, like, does we need a 7-8 programming language as a fresher to get job?
No, it is not required. That is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to learn 7-8. Let's say in your curriculum, you learn C, C++. Generally, I don't know much about that, but let's say you will learn C, C++, or you learn Python. These days, Python is part of it. These days, AML is also part of BTech, right? I see BTech AML as a course now, majority of the. So I would suggest you have to be good in 2 of the programming language, not 7-8. Don't confuse yourself, guys. I would suggest 2 programming language. You should be strong enough. Why? Because when you appear for any of the companies, a bulk interview, first session of the interview is online coding. Okay, I've used at least 15 online coding program platforms. All this platform, they will give you for 2 or 3 programming tests, right? In that, they will open multiple languages. You can write that particular program using any language which you know. Okay, they will not specifically say that you have to write in Python or SQL. You can write in any of the programming languages. So I would suggest learn 2 programming languages thoroughly. In that too, if you learn the latest technology, say it is Python, then you are safe in getting a job.
Absolutely correct. So, sir, I would like to ask, based on this, one more question has come up. They are asking that data analytics and business analytics is one of the same job or
No,
different? If it
no, no,
is
no, no, no.
different, so which is more better to take it?
See, for me, maths is a toughest subject. So I choose computer science and biology in my +2. Then I learned my BSc biotechnology in BSc was biotechnology, botany for me. Then I learned MBA. And why did I choose BSc? Because I don't want maths, right? So there are students who, after doing BTech, they find it very struggling to get into coding. Okay, so when you have a problem with the coding, obviously people will choose business analyst as a role. Business analyst is not to do data. That is a different role. Let's say some of the company will say business analyst is something like a mediator between the customer and the company. Okay, what do they do is they'll talk to the customer, understand what is the requirement of the customer. That's called requirement gathering. That's the first stage. Then they will translate that. They write business requirement document. See, based on the customer input, they write document. It is called BRD, business request document. You can Google it more. Time being, I'm just high level update, right? Then they will go and talk to their project managers, about the need of the customer, right? So, and they will be bridge between the customer and the client. They will go and commit the customer that, okay, I will complete this work in this many days. Okay, then they'll go on down. Then they will do gap analysis. They will compare. I have committed the customer that tomorrow I will complete. Is the work is going to get completed tomorrow or not? They will gather their information. They do an analysis. Then they'll go back to the customer and the project and say that, okay, there is some gap. So this is the role of business analyst. There's no technology. Okay, some of the company, if you go to a product company, this role is called a product owner. They develop a product. So they are the mediator. They design it. They design the product. They are not involved in technology. They design the product. They'll say they're like an architecture. You construct a home, there is an architect. He will design. He will not construct the house. So this is the role of a business analyst. Data analyst is different. Data analyst, you have multiple data, right? You have 1 lakh data. With the data, this person will do a data analysis and say, okay, these are the inferences from the data. These are observations. Example, I'm into recruitment. I'm working for a customer. I'm not able to fulfill a role for a customer. Customer would have given me 100 roles. I would have not fulfilled not even a single role. But I have the data. What I'll do is I will go and do an analysis and understand each of the role, how many resumes am I given? How many resume passed the customer? How many resumes customer did not interview? Why customer is getting rejecting the resume? All this pattern, right? So understanding the pattern and coming to a conclusion is the data analytic role. You getting me, right? And I will decide this customer is not worth to work. Let's not work. So that is data analytics. Whereas business analyst is a BA role, which is more of a product owner role. So both are different. BA is more of non-technology. Data analytics is more of technology.
So those who are more towards the technology, they can go for the data science test further.
Data science. If you see, if you Google and see the top 3 demand role, one could be AM. Second is data. Third is a cyber. So whatever the learning TCS iON is doing with IIM, the top 3 is this only, right? So if I am a fresher, I want to build a career in technology, I want to earn more money in next 10 years time, these 3 are the courses which I have to do. All are technical.
What about business analyst? How he or she will proceed?
Business analyst is there for a long time. Business analyst is not the latest one. Business analyst is more of a using your brain more to understand that it needs more of interaction. It needs more of customer interaction. You need people-centric person there. You need people-centric person because you're going to interact with the customer. You're going to majority of the time you're going to tell the customer that so sorry customer, you gave me this work, I could not able to complete it, right? But you have to tell it in a polished way because customer will get angry and he will not give you the business. So business analyst is more of customer-centric guy. Business analyst is more of creative guy, right? So because he's going to develop a product for the customer or for his own company, right? So he should be a more creative guy. He should be a more knowledgeable guy to understand where is the gap. He should be able to understand what is the requirement of the customer, translate that to a product. So he should be a creative guy and more intelligent rather than technology.
Great, great, sir. So now that you have heard from Rupesh about the importance of building the right skills and how certification can give you a real edge. So let's take it one step further. What if we told you that you can get a certified in these cutting edge technologies from some of the top IITs in India right now? Whether it's AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, fintech, or real SI. So TCS iON in collaboration with top INIs like IIT Hyderabad, IIT Bhubaneswar, IIT KGP, IIT Guwahati, IIT Ropar, and IIT ISM Dhanbad brings you a 6 career launching programs that are already live and open for the enrollment. You get hands-on learning and expert guidance and a prestigious certification, and all designed to help you and stand out in today's competitive job market. So let's take a quick look at how you can choose your domain and start your journey today. So I request my AV team, please present the screen. Great. So I would like to take the first program, that is IIT ISM Dhanbad, Artificial Intelligence and Emerging Technology. It has the 3 specialization. You can choose any one of the specializations, that is data analytics, modeling and visualization, natural language processing, or computer vision. And it is a 3-month certification program, and also providing you are industry experts in this one and industry projects also, and it is just of 9,999. Next slide, please. And the last date of registration is 31st August. You can scan the QR code, which is right now available on the screen, or you can click on the link also, which will be available in the chat box. I request my AV team, please post the link also. So our next program is IIT Bhubaneswar Certificate Program, which is based on the cloud system and infrastructure management. And it's also providing a hands-on expertise. And the best part is top scorer of the program will get an exclusive internship opportunity with the IIT Bhubaneswar. So that is the great thing. And also the toppers will get the certificate of excellence also. It is good to be a topper here. You are getting 2 opportunities at the same time. And the potential job roles also available here: cloud junior developer, cloud software engineer, cloud architect, cloud support engineer, and junior system administrator. So it is just of 11,499. Next slide, please. And the cohort will start from the 10th August to 8th November, and the last date of registration is 31st July. There is a QR code available on the screen also, and you can click on the link also, which is available in the chat box. Besides this, we have a limited time offer also, 10% discount for this course, which is available before 31st July. And you can use this promo code while buying at the time of buying this course. That is IITBVS10DC. I request my AV team, please post this promo code also in the chat box so that they can copy and use the link later on. Next slide, please. Now our next program is IIT Ropar Certificate Program, which is based on the cyber security essentials. And it is also providing a hands-on expertise, and the complete 100% programs of all classes will be by IIT faculty there. And it is also providing a certificate of excellence to the toppers of the batch. And the potential job roles here, it is cybersecurity engineering, network security engineering, SOC analyst, information security analyst, cybersecurity analyst. So it is just of 9,999. Next slide, please. So the cohort is going to be start from the 23rd July till the 3rd week of November, and the last date of registration is 20th July. And this QR code is available on the screen. You just have to scan the QR code or click on the link. And the one very exciting thing, it has also the limited time offer discount. That is 10% discount. You can use the promo code that is IITRPR10TCS. So you have to buy this course before 12th July. Next slide, please. IIT Kharagpur. So it is a course which is the based on hands-on approach to advanced AI for real-world applications. It is an advanced-based course. So they are providing the 80% practical training and 20% the theoretical part. That's why it is written as 80-20. So it is more towards the practical training, all the hands-on expertise. And the top 10% will be awarded at the IIT Kharagpur campus. An internship opportunity for top performers from this IIT Kharagpur is also available. So top scores here also, you will get the exclusive internship also here with IIT KGP. And secondly, you will get top performers will also get awarded also. So again, the benefit in this course if you are a topper here. And job roles are here: machine learning engineer, deep learning engineer, ML architect, AI engineer, data scientist, and many more. Even a Gen AI engineer also. So many opportunities with this one. Next slide, please. So the COVID is going to be start from the 19th July and it will end till 30 September. And the last date of registration is 16 July. Here is the QR code. You can scan directly from here also, or you can click on the link which is available in the chat box. And it also have a limited time offer of 10% discount, which is a great thing. And 16 July is the last date. So you have to buy this course and using this promo code. The promo code is IITHPP10DC. Next slide, please. Okay, now this is a course of IIT Hyderabad, which is based on the VLSI chip design. And the eligibility criteria in this one is bachelor's, master's degree, aspiring for a career in the field of electronics. An individual interested to pursue the research in the field of VLSI. And there are so many potential career paths also, that is VLSI design engineering, physical design engineering, analog design engineering, layout engineer, and many more. And it is giving a 40 plus hours of experiential learning and 1 week of dedicated boot camp in the IIT Hyderabad. Boot camp is different from the program. If you wanted to just buy the program, you can buy the program. But if you go for the boot camp, that is of 1 week separately, and the cost is also the separate. And the average salary range is for this one, after enrolling this one, is 7 to 20 LPA. And next slide, please. For all these potential career paths, there is a good options. And the amount of this course is rupees 14,160. And you can see that it is written the 1 week boot camp at an additional cost of rupees 9,440. You can scan this QR code or click on the link which is available in the chat box so that you can go for this course. Next slide, please. Now, AI in FinTech, that is by the IIT Guwahati. So in this 36 plus hours of overall experiential learning and flexible learning. In fact, flexible learning, I would like to say for all the courses are available. That is the weekend or weekdays. If it is a weekday, so definitely it is in the late evening. If it is a weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, definitely. But that is available for all the courses. And for AI in FinTech, eligibility is students pursuing engineering, MBA, BBA, BCom, MCom, BSc, and MSc. And job seekers or working professionals can also apply for this one. And it's the potential career path is again ML, Gen, AI engineer, FinTech, data analyst, FinTech, risk analytics specialist, FinTech product analyst, blockchain engineer, cryptocurrency DeFi specialist. So again, I would like to tell the salary range is between from 7 to 20 LPA for this potential career paths. Okay, next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay. You can scan on the QR code and link available in the chat box. And the amount of this course is 11,499. Sir, Rupesh, Naman is asking, how can a final year student build domain understanding? without prior job experience?
See, domain is something different. Technology is something different. Domain is, let's say, healthcare is a domain, banking is a domain, manufacturing is a domain, insurance is a domain, right? See, domain, let's say for a business analyst role, domain is something very important. Or you would like to join a company, let's say you have a dream company in your mind, right? So that dream company works on a specific domain. Understanding the domain is very, very important. That is different. If your question is basically on technology, let's say, how do I know which is the technology I have to learn before, before completing? Then I would suggest the courses which you were showcasing, right? Those are the courses, they have to learn. If they wanted to be in IT, they have to learn AML, they have to, or they have to learn cybersecurity, or they have to learn cloud. These are the three areas which are top moving jobs in India at this point, not only India, toward the world. World is moving towards that only, right? If you wanted to be in the field of fintech, financial technology, or the BFSI, banking, financial services, insurance, then you have to learn the fintech course what you have, right? So these courses, let's say, when being a fresher, if I complete this, that this course gives me a confidence that I know this stuff. So when I appear, let's say I'm completing an AI course, certified from IIM, and TCS certified me, and I know on a high level what is happening on AI. When I appear for an interview in one of the company where they would like to see person who understands the AI, then there is lots of chances I get clear the interview, right? So during my times, there was no exposure of YouTube, there was no exposure of internet, right, to get a job. Always we have to go and see the yellow pages newspaper and see where is the job opportunity. So now this exposure is more. So we don't have to teach the student what is that area they have to learn, right? Even the professors are well known that what is that area students have to go, right? So once you know the area in which you want to work, you have to develop that competency. To develop that competency, you have to join courses like TCS iON or any other courses which will support you in getting the job.
Okay. I hope, Naman, I will get your answer. And he's asking one more thing based on this, that in your experience, what differentiate a fresher data analyst who get hired from one who does not, even with similar technical skills?
A fresher will not be able to replace an experienced guy. That let us remember that. Okay, let's say I in my project I have a person who's 4 years experience. A fresher will not be able to replace, unless otherwise a fresher is strong enough to give a fight with that 4-year guy, right? Which means a fresher have to come with lots of knowledge. I should be stunned during an interview looking at a fresher answering all my questions beyond the capability of a fresher. Then that is the case, there's a chance of replacement. So for which a fresher have to go in depth and understand the technology, the particular technology. That is why I said, instead of moving or learning 10 different technology, they can stick on to one particular technology. Let's say AI, let's say Python. They have to do projects in that. They have to go and attempt in various portal, multiple coding, and understand the in depth of the technology. So definitely a fresher can't replace an experienced candidate at this point of time, but it is not very tough to replace an experienced person. Okay, a fresher can also replace with the knowledge what he is carrying. To carry that knowledge, he should first of all dedicate himself and think that, okay, which is the area he'll have to enter, then invest more time on it. That is the answer from me.
With this, Rupesh sir, I would like to ask you, you have seen the programs we are offering with IITs in areas like cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, fintech, or VLSI. So what's your take on these programs? How do you think they can help students in building a strong career?
See, it's an excellent question. It's very helpful. These platforms are leveling the playing field. Okay, especially for students, not only from the metro city, even from the non-metro city. Okay, see, why do platform like this support is point number one is standardizing the assessment. Okay, they give every student an equal chance to showcase their skill. That's point number one. Point two is company trust. Companies like TCS, Wipro, or Capgemini often shortlist directly from the NQT scores. You with me, right, Shruti? Point number three is career discovery. Student can explore different roles across company using a single score. With the single score in NQT or TCS iON, they can explore multiple opportunities. I can give one of the example. Okay, so I was talking to one of the student who's basically from Odisha. Okay, she's from a tier 3 colleges, but she cracked the TCS Ninja role, through this NQT, and now she's working there in Mumbai. Okay, without NQT, I'm very sure she would have not got this exposure of working in a big company. So learning this, then I said, right, so other portals, you have to, once you're learned, you have to explore your career through various portals like LinkedIn, Naukri, Internshala. There's one portal which is going up called Internshala. You get internship, right? But the key here is when you prepare a resume, you ensure that there is a keyword-rich resume, right? Where whatever keyword I type in, it should throw your resume. That should be like that. Then follow-up. You have to do a follow-up after applying. Let's say I'm applying for TCS iON or I'm applying for Wipro. You have to do a follow-up after that and keep improving your online presence. These are the 3 tips I would suggest. I think I answered this question, Shruti.
Yes, perfectly. And really, very, very well you have explained. So far we have explored some amazing programs with IITs, whether it's a cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, fintech, or VLSI. These are the strong learning part that help build the right skills. But let's be honest, learning is just the beginning. The real question is, how do you turn all that learning into a real job, which is our final destination that we have to reach over there. So that's exactly where TCS iON and our job listing platform come in. From experts support to real job opportunities, this is the space where your journey moves from just learning to actual learning. And let's dive in. TCS iON National Qualifier Test is an ability test that assesses a candidate competency and skills. Each candidate who completes the TCS iON NQT gets an TCS iON NQT score, and this cumulative score is applicable for all industries and job roles. TCS iON NQT is planned to be conducted every second and fourth week and can only be taken at TCS iON authorized exam centers. Candidates can take the test again to improve their previous score if desired. You can see on your screen and scan the QR code and register for it. Let's talk about the job listing platform. This platform connects you to over 3,900 plus companies hiring for both IT and non-IT roles across India. You can apply for a job based on your skills and NQT score. And the best part, it's completely free. But to truly stand out and get noticed by the employers, it's important to complete your digital rich profile on the platform. Your digital rich profile is like your online resume. It tells company everything about your skills, certification, achievements, and interest. The more complete your profile, the higher your chances of getting shortlisted. So here is what you need to do right now. Scan the QR code on your screen, register for the NQT, create or update your digital rich profile, and start exploring thousands of job opportunities available today. And I request my AV team, please paste the link for NQT and for the job listing platform. So with this, Rupesh, I'd like to ask you, today students have many ways to apply for jobs. Campus hiring, job portals, assessments like TCS iON NQT. So how helpful do you think platform like TCS iON NQT and job listing portals are in bridging the gap between students and companies?
I have the same answer as like what the last question is. So it is a wonderful platform. As I said, 10 years before we didn't have such a platform existing, right? So now platform like this is really getting multiple opportunities. Now I'm just curious to understand, this TCS is kind of giving a course, data science or cloud computing or cybersecurity. These are the hottest skill in the IT, right? You are identifying it on behalf of the candidate, right? And you are giving them a training the lesser cost, and there's a tie-up with IIT, one of the best college institution in India, right? So it is something very difficult to complete a course in IIT if in case somebody have to apply separately, whereas TCS is bridging that gap between the the community as well as the education institute, right? That's a welcome move. I would suggest that everybody in the call the meeting have to definitely take this, because I don't see the course is very expensive. I'm really not sure, because when I was doing this XLR and all this stuff, it's too expensive. right? And I see multiple courses where I would like to do little expensive, but now it is coming in a nominal price, and I see very promising that these are demand skill in the market, and it is going to definitely create lots of job opportunity for job seeker. So I would say platform like this is a welcome for across India students, not only for freshers, even for lateral. Lateral, why do I say is there are people who work on legacy platform, would like to come to data science, would like to come to cloud computing, like to come to cyber security. Or if they go and ask their manager that I would like to join your team as a cyber security guy, they won't accept until otherwise you prove there that okay, I know the cyber security or I know the cloud computing. Whereas when I complete a course in cloud computing in a combination of TCS and IIT, obviously there's a chance that you would get that opportunity because I'm proving myself that I know the stuff. I can be helpful for you, right? So I feel this is a wonderful platform which everybody have to use. I would support this 100%. I'm going to not only this crowd, I'm going to tell my other communities wherever I go to a college, I'm going to recommend this platform because it's quite helpful and it is actually catching the latest technology.
Thank you so much. And now it's time to shift focus to something more exciting. The job opportunities that are waiting for you guys. Whether you are from an IT or non-IT background, whether you are already taken the NQT or are planning to. These job roles are diverse, relevant, and in demand. We are talking about pan India and region specific roles, a great mix of IT and non IT profiles, salary package ranging from 3 LPA to 7 LPA, job with minimal to advanced coding requirements. And here is something important. Candidates who enroll in any of the exclusive IIT program will not only gain cutting edge skills but also receive dedicated placement support, giving them a definite edge over others on the TCS ION job listing platform. And also those who have already taken the TCS ION equity score well and complete their digital risk profile are already preferred by employers. For those who have not registered, the next NQT exam is on 9th August. So make sure to apply before 28 July to grab your chance. Currently, there are 6,500 plus vacancies on the platform. And today we are excited to showcase some hand-picked job openings across 6 companies with top job roles. So let's open the Pandora box. I can see the first company is Xenon Stack Private Limited, and it has the 3 job roles. First is data engineering. The location is Mohali, Punjab, which is all for all the 3 job roles. The location is same, and CTC is up to 6 LPA, and eligibility criteria is BTech in cloud computing, computer engineering, and CSC, AI, and data science. The fields are. And then the second job role is applied AI engineer. Location is CTC is same as above. And eligibility criteria is BA, BTech in CSC. And experience is experience required from 0 to 2 years. So you can scan the QR code which is available on your screen, or the link will be posted in the chat box soon. So another job role is the platform engineer. The location is Mohali, Punjab again, and the eligibility criteria is BTech in computer engineering, CSE, and CTC is up to 12 LPA. So you can scan the QR code or click on the link available in the chat box. So next slide, please. Our next company is HCDS Technologies. It has also the 3 job roles. First one is the project training information technology intern. Its location is pan India, and CTC is up to 3.6 LPA. Experience required is between 0 to 2 years, and eligibility is BCA and BA BTech in cloud computing. Second job role is software development executive, and the location is pan India. And again, the CTC is same, experience is same, but eligibility is any graduate or postgraduate. So you can see it is a pan India, and the eligibility is also any graduate and postgraduate with skills client information database software. So our next job role is Azure Cloud Solutions Architect. Location is again pan India, and eligibility is any graduate or postgraduate with skills API gateways, that is AWS or Azure. So you can scan the QR code right now, or the link is already posted in the chat box. So you can take the link from there also. Next slide, please. So our next company is Science Systems Technology. And the job role is UI part developer. The location is Pune. CTC is up to 8 LPA. And experience required is 1 to 3 years. Eligibility is any graduate and postgraduate with experienced UI part developer and the knowledge of Python and .NET technology. So second job role is Angular developer, which is location is again Pune, and CTC is up to 8 LPA. And experience again required 1 to 3 years, and eligibility is any graduate or postgraduate with experience Angular developer. And you can scan the QR code available on the screen, and a link is already available in the chat box. Wherever you feel comfortable, you can go for it. Next slide, please. Okay, so our next company is Trust and Sullivan Private Limited. The job role is research analyst. The location is Mumbai and Chennai. CTC is up to 10 LPA and experience required 1 to 3 years. Eligibility is MSc Economics. So if you saw the job summary in this one, you have to develop the country profiles and thematic reports, support advisory project using forecasting models, and monitor global economy for strategic insights, analyze data to spot growth opportunities, and write macroeconomics research for reports, and track real-time issues like Trump 2.0 or geopolitics. So you can scan this QR code or the link, you can click on the link available in the chat box. Next slide, please. Okay, so our next company is HTC Global India Private Limited. The job role is software trainee and location is Chennai, and CTC is 4.5 to 6 LPA. Experience required 0 to 1 year. So eligibility is BA, BTech, Computer Science and Engineering. The eligibility is very common. Can apply software training. And required skills is looking for graduate or postgraduate training. High attitude who is willing to learn anything, and high IQ who can learn anything fast. Candidates should come proper business attire. Great. So you can scan this QR code and you can click on the link also, which is available in the chat box. Next slide, please. Okay. Now next company is Enlight Vision Technologies Private Limited, and the job role is full stack developer. Somebody asked also about the full stack developer. So here the location is Ahmedabad, and CTC is up to 3 LPA, and experience is 0 to 2 years, and eligibility is BA, BTech, BSc in computer science and engineering. And required skills is strong knowledge of JavaScript and proficiency in React.js and Node.js or .NET for backend development, and experience with SQL database like MySQL, etc., and experience with Git, Docker, and cloud platforms like AWS and Azure. So the link is also available in the chat box for this, or you can scan the QR code also. Or you can click the pic of QR code and later on also you can scan. Next slide, please. Okay, so our Pandora box is wind up right now. Thank you so much. And now, Rupesh, I would like to ask you if you will give some final thoughts to the audience.
Absolutely.
What you would like to
Absolutely, absolutely. See, first of all, I would like to thank everyone. You've been a wonderful virtual audience, and most importantly, so much of questions. I see, she's asking questions or she's talking something, and immediately there's pop-up coming up with lots of. So that shows enthusiasm, right? I like people who are like that. So welcome, and I'm very sure you guys will get a job easily. Remember, your degree gives you an entry, but your skill, attitude, and continuous learning are what will take you forward. Be job ready, stay curious, and don't hesitate to start small. Every expert was once a beginner. Let us remember that. So wishing everyone all the best for this career journey. A big thanks to TCS iON for inviting me. Stay connected and keep learning. That is all I would like to say, Shruti.
Really, thank you so much. A special thanks to you, Rupesh, sir, and for your time and presence on the channel. On also to our lovely audience for making this happen. It was a truly an engaging and informative job webinar. And with this, I would like to wrap up today. I, Shruti Khurana, signing off and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks.
Thank you.